guys, how is everyone doing? I'm back with another video. As you can see, today we'll be doing a tie-dye look with my new collection on COVET Envy. So without further ado, let's get started. So today you guys are going to see my attempt to add tips to my original full set that I did in the last video. Not even gonna lie, I was most definitely struggling a little bit, but I feel like this is good to show you guys so that you guys cannot make the same mistakes that I did. So as you can see, starting off, I'm just going in with my drill bit, trying to make my last set as thin as possible while still keeping all the nails on. This point, I felt like my nail tips were as thin as I needed them to be. So now I'm just going in with my sanding bit and I'm drilling the bottom of my nails. This creates a coarser surface for my nail glue to stick to. This is a part that I definitely struggled with. For some reason, it took extra long for my nail tips to stick to the bottom of my nail, and as you can see, that just kept on happening. Eventually, it did start to stick though, so thankfully this technique did work. I ended up adding extra nail glue just to make sure that the nail was stuck on there and intact. Also, if you guys are wondering why I didn't do my thumb, it's just because I didn't plan on having the set on for long and I really didn't feel like doing my thumb. I just wanted to demonstrate all of the new colors. Now it's time for the cutting, which is the fun part. I really just wanted to extend the nails a little bit. I didn't want to do a super extra long set just yet. In this clip, I'm just taking my handy dandy scissors and cutting all the nails the same length. Once I had all the nail tips the length that I desired, I went ahead and cut off the sides so that it would match the tip of the set I already had on. This is me just going over the nail tips with my sanding bit one more time, just to make sure that the gel will stick to the nail tip really nicely. Now we are getting into the second funnest part, which is the polygel part, which I was most excited for until I realized how much freaking hard it was. So as you guys can see, I'm using all of my COVET Envy colors. This is from my new collection called the Primavera collection with all spring colors. I just knew while making these colors that I was going to do a tie-dye set with them, and that's what I'm going to attempt to do right here. So at first I started off with just putting a little ball and doing my original tie-dye technique that I actually already have a video up on. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I'll have it in my description box down below. So I kept the patting technique going and I wasn't really feeling the outcome. As you guys can see, I'm about to try and just drag it down and merge the color a little bit, but I didn't like how the color was showing up. So I got a good idea. I was trying to think of ways that would make the colors pop even more and bring out the true springness and vibrantness of the colors. And then something popped in my head to put a white background. And when I tell you guys, I have never thought of anything smarter. Like, this brought out all of the vibrantness and it was such a cute set after I put the white background on and you couldn't see the colors underneath. I only used one coat of white polish and that actually did the trick perfectly. Even though you can still kind of see the colors a little bit, that didn't matter because I was about to put a new color on top, so it did the job perfectly fine. So you guys can kind of see in this clip when it came down to that gap between the nails, I just made it thicker on the tip part so that it could blend smoothly with each other. I'm also going to add clear at the very end, and that kind of makes the whole nail smooth and easy for me to drill and file. So now we're coming down to the end of the ombre part. This is how it's looking. As you guys can see, there's still a little dip right there, but like I said before, I'm going to put the clear over the whole entire nail. That's going to blend everything out even more, and it's going to get rid of that gap at the end. So now we're on another part that I kind of struggled with. I honestly didn't make the tips by the cuticle area thin enough. So I feel like at the end of this look, my cuticle area was a little bit too thick. And it was only a problem with application because when I went back with my drill, I didn't want to drill too hard or else I would have went straight through the color. So I say anyone doing this, whether you're with acrylic or with polygel, with intent of changing the color and changing the actual product design of it, I'd say make your original nails thin, thin, thin. Besides that, they blended perfectly and I love the outcome after I put the clear coat on. On top of that, another reason why I would have probably drilled my nails even thinner is because of how thick they turned out. This caused for a lot of drilling and a lot of filing to be done, and I still wasn't perfect with the shape after we were finished. As you can see, I was struggling trying to figure out how I wanted to approach this. I ended up taking my very coarse nail drill bit. I'm not sure what the exact name is, but I'll look it up and put it in the comments. But I ended up taking that drill bit and just starting to file down everything, make everything a little thinner, make everything a little smoother. After I felt like I did all that needed to be done with the top, I moved on to the bottom. The back of the nails was a struggle for me as well. If you're doing these nails on yourself, just know with your non-dominant hand it's going to be extremely hard because it was hard for me with my dominant hand. Me personally, I found that the drill kept slipping and it was kind of getting out of control. I feel like if I was doing this on an actual client, it would be way easier though. As you guys can see in that clip, I felt like the nails were still too thick, but I can make them work to show off the colors, so I left them how it was. Now I'm going in with my 80 by 80 grit file and I'm just starting to file the bottom so that I can make everything straight and crisp as can be. Am I the only one that be holding up gang signs when I try to file my own nails? No, but in all seriousness, am I the only one that hates filing my own nails? I don't know, it's just something about it that just makes me even more tired. Like more tired than doing a whole full set. At this point, I was honestly very tired and I felt like I got the shape as crisp as I could, and I got the look as down packed as I could. So now I'm just going to decide what type of top coat I want to go with. I was leaning towards shiny, but then I saw it in matte, and my decision was made. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped a lot of you all. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Go check out my own custom polygel colors. Link will be in the description box. COVET Envy on Instagram and Facebook. I have our own website for you to purchase from. Yes, they glow in the dark. I absolutely love this set, and I hope you guys did too. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.
Telling me these bitches mad, what's new? All this ice around my neck.